Hey everyone, and welcome back to lucky part 13 of our Norse Lands playthrough on Curse difficulty. Last time we had yet another wonderfully successful attempt at destroying the portal on the 6th island, and on the retreat our troops managed to destroy one of the portals on the left hand side, which is only a little bit concerning, but we seem to have dealt with the blood moon, so at least we don't have to worry about that anymore. Seeing as trying to destroy the portal like a regular person. Oh, didn't mean to pay for that. When I say regular person, I mean lunatic who uses portals to bypass everything. Seeing as that didn't work, we are going to go for a more traditional route and just destroy some of these cliff portals. Because why not? So we are just going to send out these troops. Annoyingly, this group can't go out because they've been sent out to defend, which is a bit annoying. But it should only need one group. Oh, that's a night wave, isn't it? Typical. Or maybe it's not. So that looked ridiculous because we'll just pay for these to be sent away. So that all looked as though it happened ridiculously quickly, but that was actually just due to the portal mostly getting destroyed last time, and it was on low health. But the image for the portal hadn't updated to reflect its health because we've reloaded the game. So that's why it looked fully intact, but only took about 10 arrows to destroy. The annoying thing here is that, again, because we don't have the dog, we're not sure what side the blood moon attack is coming from. I'm going to assume, because we've not seen anything on this side, that it is the right hand side that's dealing with it. So we're going to head over there and see if we can offer any last minute assistance. But fortunately they are pretty well set up over there because they've got the flame tower that's quite far out from the wall, which allows I thought that was attacking noises. Yes, the flame tower far out from the wall allows them to set the breeder on fire very early on, which means that it can be dealt with by the time it reaches the wall. No sign there, which is again a little bit disturbing. So we're gonna probably run back to the left hand side, find that it's being destroyed, and then regret our decisions. But hey, we'll find out. Okay. I have literally no idea then. Maybe it was already dealt with on the right hand side. One of the potential benefits from this is that we can build that teleporter, and that can take us all the way to the left, and we can give one last try to using portals to skip everything. Oh look, it's all of our archers. Does also mean that we don't have any portals between our kingdom and the camps anymore, which is useful for recruiting things. So this means we should be able to set up a portal very early on here, then use this teleporter to move very far to the left hand side and use it as a shortcut for our bomb. We'll see how that goes in practice though. Oh, look. The much anticipated next blood moon. That could be a bit of a nightmare. So I think the best decision is going to be to recruit a load of archers. Don't think there's much we can do for our defences to really toughen them up at all. This side is about as well equipped as it can be. It's got this tower out here which will set anything on fire early on. The left hand side is probably the one we need to worry about more though. We can just potentially upgrade that. I don't know if it's going to make much difference. We'll get a couple of berserkers just in case it's on the left hand side because they might be quite useful. Annoyingly, this may well be the perfect time to build the bomb and then go and counterattack, because we should have a night without any greed coming. So that's why I sort of want to get this. So I want to get as many archers recruited as quickly as possible. And then hopefully give them all shields, so they'll join these armies and we can move to attack shortly after that. That is all very optimistic. It does look as though our armies are pretty well equipped with archers anyway, so maybe we don't need to worry about giving all of these new archers shields. Wish there was a bit more of a noise indicator right now for where any attacks are coming from. Well, that's the noise of an attack coming, but I don't know what side that will be from. Picked up far too many coins, as you can see. Okay, it's this side. We will focus our efforts here. Okay, that wasn't so bad. So now we're just gonna be a lunatic, build this bomb, and try and get going as soon as possible. We'll wait to see where that bomb is, just so that we can See if it's got 2 or 3 builders on it. Wonderful. They say that madness is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Well, here I am. Hoping that this time our attempt to destroy the portal won't be ruined. I'm optimistic. However, this time... oh. There's 3 portals destroyed, which means there's maybe just 1, if any. Okay, 1 portal, which means we should... it's going to be a very long time for them to walk without any assistance. But we do have the whole day, so I'll be nice and cautious. That's exactly what I want to see. And now we wait around for a couple of minutes. Thought that moose was some crazy greedling for a moment. I'm wondering if maybe the reason we had those troubles before was because the portals I put down were a little too close to the greed portals, and maybe those caused something to spawn, but I don't know, I'm just sort of clutching at straws. There's got to be a reason why those greed spawned, because they weren't a night wave. They were just presumably defense for the portal. Okay, didn't have to wait too long. I mean, there's the thing we actually need. We'll close that and just make sure we've got nothing dodgy about. Okay, fingers crossed. I actually saved that time. I don't know if it's saved every time. Just going to slowly move forward in case, so I can keep an eye out for anything that's maybe behind us and preempt it by just dropping a bunch of coins. Ooh, I don't know if I gave these guys coins. Okay, they are fine. Yeah, I did that at the end of last time. And when I say last time, I mean the last attempt at destroying the portal. They are just trucking on and destroying these portals pretty efficiently. Or spawners, hearts, whatever you want to call them. I'm guessing this is going to be the last one. Feels like we've killed a lot of them. Yes, it is. Gonna graze. And let's get out of here. Still not really sure if those portals do too much, but the important thing is we made it out, and it looks like our knights have as well. They may destroy that final portal just on their way back. We'll skip over all those stats. Get all these people recruited. Yep, there that goes. I keep seeing those villagers and wanting to recruit them, but they already are. So now, the only thing we need to focus on this island is building the boat. Which is a nice, satisfying conclusion. I say conclusion, we're only 17 minutes in, or thereabouts. So I'll need to decide where to head next. We already did the 4th island. Isn't that fun of us? So in which case we probably want to do 1st, 2nd and 3rd, because 1st and 2nd will have some bits of the boat paid for, so it's useful to do those before your final one. Just means you don't have to get as many coins before you can move on. Jesus, that chicken. Poor thing, just had about 30 archers shooting at it, and all missing. But it's the thought that counts. Okay, it is time to build this boat. I'll need some more builders and maybe some archers. If this sends me to the banker, it's probably not going to be too useful. But we'll see. I have no coins. What do you want from me? Hopefully it will only take us a day or two to get that boat built. That's a bit optimistic, but we may be setting sail before the end of this part. I hope so. Fortunately, we have a bunch of coins that we can use to just speed this process along. We don't have to worry about it as much like we did on the 5th island, I think, where it took quite a while to get our coins together. Looking very close to being done. We'll definitely want to make sure any of the knights coming with us are fully stocked with archers and coins, because we don't want to be shooting ourselves in the foot at all. As you can see, there's more than 1 or 2 coins lying around. We'll just recruit a few archers to ensure our armies are stacked. Give them a little bit to go and do anything. Doesn't look like they're rushing off to get shields straight away. Yes, a wise ruler stocks their coffers. Okay, first winter started around day 48. Second winter will start around day 112. We're on 97. That is not a lot of days left, but we shouldn't have to worry too much about it. Famous last words. Let's just see what this archer does when they pick up a shield. Well, we have a archer right there who's not joining those armies, so I think we can get everyone assembled. Just a shame we can't take any farmers with us. Would be handy. Okay, I see 3 builders separately throwing their axe in the air, so that means we're full on builders, which is good. And we can set sail. Just hope I'm not forgetting anything. Like the dog, who has rejoined us. Hadn't really thought about that, I was too caught up in everything else. Doesn't look like it wants to jump on board though. Well, we'll see if it actually does join us. And yes, we'll go to the first island. And we're probably going to have to do a lot of building up straight away, because there's probably been some decay. So priority number 1 is to upgrade defenses as much as possible. We're pretty much definitely going to need a lot more of everything. We'll get a bunch of builders so that we can get everything built as quickly as possible. This will hopefully give us enough time to build some fire towers, because those are probably going to be pretty useful as well. See, we've got these coins, supposedly, but they don't appear to be anywhere. Oh, we do not have enough. I'm very nervous about the attacks because it doesn't look great. And that's the greed incoming. Well, say a few prayers and we'll see what we can do. Hopefully that fire tower will be up and running. Looks like it. And then we can put the rest of our money into archers and trying to protect this right hand side a little bit more, because they're going to be the ones that need the most help. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough to build a tower on our right hand side here. We are just going to have to leave the left by itself, because I think the right hand side is going to need all the help it can get. Okay. If we're lucky, oh god. If we're very lucky, we can out-survive them here. Okay, I don't know if we have any archers left or any hope left, because we've got a lot of things that need rebuilding. And this looks like an absolute mess. So, let's see what we can do. We're going to need that fella as much as possible. Which is why we're going to just set up a quick portal here. Main thing is, if we've at least got fire towers and our walls back up working, then we can do something. But right now, we need a lot more before we can get to that stage. And here I was thinking that we would have a very quick time on this island. Maybe if I'd immediately built the bomb and charged forward, but I feel like we would have just encountered that night wave. Okay, let's get this wall paid for. we literally just don't have enough archers for this. So I think it is going to be a case where we're just going to lose our crown, unfortunately. Unless we can get lucky again and rely on the right hand side, or left hand side rather, the fire from that saving us. But yeah, we have nothing. Don't even have defenses so far on that side. Yep. This is bad. We'll see what a dozen archers can do against an unstoppable horde of greed. My best bet may be reinforcing the right, or my best bet may be reinforcing the left side and hoping, oh god. Okay, so that was weird. Oh, no, piss off. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would go. That means that maybe we were dealing with some sort of blood moon retaliation from the previous island or something. And in that case, we do have a little bit of hope. Our walls do need rebuilding, but I think it's something we can manage. Again, it's going to take some time to get this all built up. Ideally, we want to be able to get a bit more income, to be honest. Let's get you to the camp as soon as possible. Let's also see if we can chop down some trees. Once those walls are rebuilt, it would be good to have a bit more income. It's not a massive amount. If we're very lucky, we might be able to get enough coins to try and build the fire tower for the right hand side. Yeah, let's go and look at the right hand side now. We may have some coins waiting for us. I realise I'm going a little bit long on this one as well, but there's some intense things happening. Would feel a little bit mean to leave it in a position where we're entirely uncertain of our future. Okay, we definitely aren't going to have enough to get the fire tower, so instead we're just going to get as many archers added in as we can. That may be a recipe for disaster because we could just be wasting this money, but I think it will give our defences just a little bit more hope. I wish there was just a slightly wider view you could get on this so I could see both outsides quite easily. Okay, that's their one. There's, oh, no, maybe they won't. Oh, and would you look at that? We're in a situation where now we are self-sufficient-ish. We don't have to worry about walls breaking each night. It seems like a lovely place to end it. So if you're looking for more tips and guides, then check out some of my other videos. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.